Hi, I'm Taylor.
And I'm Ryan.
And welcome to the Tailgate. Today we are doing Mediterranean Smashburger tacos. We're fans of Tennessee Vols here on the Tailgate. We're also fans of Predators, Tennessee Titans. We like doing dishes inspired by our rivals. And with the Vols playing Oklahoma, we're kind of doing the Smashburger, but we're making it cool with the Mediterranean taco format. So Mediterranean Smashburger taco. And of course, like whenever you see me getting ready to grate a cucumber, that's when you know Tzatziki's coming. So I need to hurry up on that. Ryan, what are your plans for the grill and everything?
My plans, well, I got the grill set up over here, and you know, it's doing its thing.
Doing its thing.
It's almost at 300 degrees, so that's pretty cool. But I do need to go ahead and get some shallots ready.
Yeah, no, we are on a tight timeline today. Thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you, Fran Diego, for joining us today. Hello. So on the list of things to do, I'm going to start with grating the cucumber. I'm doing this before. So we're going to be making some tzatziki. And if you're unfamiliar with tzatziki, it's a yogurt and cucumber sauce. Ooh, we have the dill and the mint that's going to go in there too.
Yes, we do.
And we're grating the cucumber because I want to salt the cucumber, and I have it in over a strainer, over a cloth in here. And the reason why is that cucumber is mostly water weight. And so when I salt it and let it sit like this, it's going to bring out that moisture. And so we'll get more cucumber flavor. And so as our tzatziki sits, it's not going to get watery. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for tapping the screens and sharing the live and being here. Because, you know, if you're having a good time being here, I'm sure your friends would too. So go ahead and hit that share button. You know, I was going to get my box grater out for this, and I fully intended on it, but this was sitting right next to me, so I went on it. This would be easier with a box grater. For sure.
Yes.
This should have been a box grater situation, but I was just so ready for tzatziki. I was just like, where is the nearest cucumber annihilator? Let's go. So after I get done with this cucumber, though, because the first thing we really got to get prepped is the meat mixture. So we are going to be working with lamb and beef today. Combining that, we have a ton of seasoning, and he's getting some of the aromatics ready.
Yes, we're doing Euro smash burgers, Euro meat smash burgers. It's a Tennessee Oklahoma game. So last year this time we did onion burgers, Oklahoma onion burgers.
Yeah, we did.
That's a big thing. But this time, you know, we don't want to do the same thing. And then also, what's the thing about onion burgers?
Oh yeah, no, that was our first time doing the smash burger, the Oklahoma smash burger, and you know, a prominent part of that are the onions on there. And so the way we would see them do it would be to put the onions on the grill first and then smash the meat directly into it. But as I started learning more about how other people do smash burgers, it's way better to sear the meat first and then put the onions over the top so you don't ruin the meat caramelization.
Right. So it's either onion caramelization or meat caramelization.
Yeah.
Which one do you want? You know, like that's what you're kind of fighting there. We'd rather have meat caramelization because we're just putting the shallot
in with the
we're about meat and some of the
Go Sports.
You know, Go
Love
Sports.
It. Which y'all, just because we're the Tailgate cooking show does not mean you have to be a fan of sports, and doesn't mean you have to be a fan of our teams, but we like talking about this stuff. And I love the content I've been seeing a lot where it's like boyfriends explaining sports to their or like explaining sports to their girlfriends like it's like reality TV drama. Love it.
Okay, I haven't seen any of that, but yeah,
I love it.
It sounds like a good way to get through to people.
So here is my grated cucumber that's going to go in with the tzatziki, and I'm tossing it with the salt so we can bring out the moisture. And, you know, if you don't have a cloth or a towel or something for this to sit on, you can just do it over a strainer. If you don't have the strainer, you can just do it over the cheesecloth. I'm just kind of going with both methods here to make sure I squeeze everything out.
I want to make sure you see what I'm doing. So move that
out. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah. You're chopping up the aromatics that's going to go into the meat mixture.
Into the meat mixture. And how much of this do I need?
So I'm going to need it's so hard to measure with vegetables because it's like I need 1/3 of a cup. How many shallots is that? Like 1.82?
Yeah, I'm gonna and finely minced it. Finely minced. She said finely minced.
Yes, it's fine.
In which I do get the finely minced because when you do put onion or shallot or any allium in in your hamburger meat. If you do not get it finely minced, and grated would be also good too. Like it can impart a weird taste for me. I don't know. It gives it a strange, you know, too much is too much, not enough. You don't notice it. I don't know. So I don't know, but I'm going for finely minced. So I'm going to finely mince everything that I got here, and then whatever a third of a cup is, then we're going to use that.
And then we'll get the meat mixture started for our Mediterranean Smashburger tacos.
And I'm pretty confident that I have at least a third of a cup here. So
I'm pretty excited for this idea.
Yeah, this is going to be very tasty and very delicious. We kind of wanted to do this theme, and we've been mulling over ideas. We wanted to do falafel.
Oh man, this is
smash tacos.
We're gonna have to do the
something.
Yes.
Yeah, but
because I was doing some work yesterday, or I was also doing another Food Talk TV live show yesterday, where I was using the aquafaba, or the juice that's inside. I love how I'm doing this without gloved hands, so I have to wash my hands again. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I had a lot of aquafaba, and so I had all the chickpeas that were already drained and in the refrigerator. I'm like, yeah, let's make falafel smashburger tacos. That sounds so unique and interesting. But the more I looked into like how chickpeas work, and especially with making a falafel like not dry, you can't use canned, because the aquafaba that I found so helpful in like an egg replacement, because it has some of the same the beans have some of the same protein that eggs do that make it such a great foamer. But the reason why the bean juice works is because we cooked it out of the chickpeas. So making falafel from dried chickpeas is just going to leave it dry. And some people are very passionate about never using canned chickpeas. Yeah. So with an 8-hour minimum time, when we thought of this idea at 10 a.m., wasn't going to work. So we're kind of taking a more meat forward version with the Mediterranean. I don't want to call it Euro Smashburger just because it implies like that meat rotisserie.
Yeah. So it's not rotisserie, but it's still
but Mediterranean Smashburger. So lamb and beef. I'm going to wash my hands and then glove up.
And it has a fine grind on it, like it would have if we run it through our meat grinder. It's not that weird stringy grind that you get with most ground beef, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not cohesive for our recipe. So, that's, kind of what we're dealing with here. And so we wanted to do that with chickpeas. We will be doing that at some point. We haven't done a falafel thing yet. And so I think we definitely want to do that. But for this, we kind of, just carved our own path here.
Yeah.
Lying in the bed at 7 o'clock in the morning, and here we are.
All right. Hello, everybody. Please be sure to tap the screen. Let us know if you have any questions. And we do have a gift goal up, so if you can contribute, we would love that. Or you can just press the heart me, tap the screen. Also, leaving comments with 8 words or more, very helpful. Tell me your new thoughts.
Or just any comments.
Yeah, any comments.
We don't have to count your words.
Yeah, we don't have to count your words.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're not going to be counting them.
I'm not counting your words.
We're not counting them. So
we got Go Populars.
I don't expect you to count them if we don't count them. But
San Diego and Jeanette sent us stuff. Thank you. Jeanette with the heart me. Y'all are a great audience. I hate putting on gloves after I wash my hands. So the key to the meat, we just pulled it out of the refrigerator, just put it in here. We're keeping the meat cold, and we're not over mixing. The more we're going to mix with it, the more everything's going to like firm, the more we mix everything up, the more the proteins will denature. I say denature with food all the time, but I don't know if you guys know what I mean.
Naughty by denature.
Right. So think about the proteins looking like a DNA, like how it's like squiggled.
Helix.
Yeah, the double helix. Like imagine it as a double helix. So every time you mix it and add heat to it, you're kind of unwinding it. When you're adding salt or mustard or other things that denature it, it unwinds more, which at a certain point, it's good because you're tenderizing the meat. But at a certain point, it's unraveling so much and it can't unravel anymore, so it turns to mush. So it's unraveling until it disintegrates. So with keeping the meat cold, a lot of times people don't like seasoning their ground meat ahead of time just because of that denaturing property. But because we're keeping the meat cold and we're not going to do too long of a seasoning marinade on this, I am comfortable with it. So it's more of like a controlled denaturing. In case you were wondering why people don't season their meatballs ahead of time or why they're cautious about it.
Is that finally minced enough?
I think so.
Awesome. Let me get a third of a cup so that I
well,
can know what
we can
doing.
eyeball it. It's not gonna, okay.
I mean,
he wants to like
I
really eyeball the 1/3
here.
of a cup, because if you're like me, you see a 1/3 of a cup and you'll maybe eyeball it, but he wants to see what he's eyeballing. One of the best like functional tattoos I've ever seen was someone who on their hand, it was a circle of a tablespoon and then there was a circle of a teaspoon, because like a lot of chefs professionally will be like, measure that out. You know, that's a certain amount. That's 1.5 teaspoons of salt, by the way. You know, so I thought of that being funny as that. Brilliant. Thank you, Fran. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm sure I know the answer to it. And if I don't, it will haunt my nightmares that someone asked me something I didn't know the answer to.
Yes, it will. If you want to haunt her nightmares.
So if you want to haunt my nightmares, ask your most complicated questions now.
Or create her nightmares.
Create the nightmare.
And then haunt said nightmares you created. That is, that's a haunting right there.
Why am I telling people how to ruin me?
Because it's just after Halloweeny.
Halloween.
We just had a Halloweeny.
We just had Halloweeny. So back to this meat mixture here. We have the beef, we have the pork, or beef and lamb, because we're doing Mediterranean Smashburger tacos later. So I have some dried oregano, some salt, and then we have some black pepper. I do have this recipe posted on FoodTokTV already. However, we are going to be adding some Aleppo pepper, and that's not on there. And then one thing we did on there, oh wow, he's actually measuring it out.
I just wanted to see how close I eyeballed that shallot, and you know, I have a little bit left over, but not a whole lot. So there's a third.
There's a third of a cup.
Would you like it in there now?
Yes, please. Yes, please. And we're not doing any other moisturizing things to the meat. Oftentimes there will be a tapenade, which is the soaked breadcrumbs that are in there to kind of like make sure it's moist. We will be adding, but the shallots have some moisture in there, and plus because these are like a smash burger situation, it's not going to be cooked long enough for us to worry about losing moisture, if that makes sense. It's not going to be in, just because we're forming these into balls to make the smash burgers doesn't mean they will be cooked in ball format.
They will not be cooked in ball form. No, they will not. They could be, and they'd be great, but it's not what we're doing today. So I'm going to save these not to waste any.
Yeah, we'll use it somewhere.
Shallot. It'll be used somewhere.
And for some reason, I decided it was a better idea to grind my own cinnamon.
Yeah, than to use ground cinnamon. I don't. Maybe because we don't have ground.
Yeah. No. I once. No. I did a wedding. Where I used to bartend weddings, but I would also be the one to like create the drink recipes and the garnishes and stuff like that. People would just hire me straight out to take care of the menu. And cinnamon sticks were just always something I had on hand for fall weddings, because like that's any sort of apple mule, pumpkin mule, like any garnish for that. So we have like stacks on stacks on stacks of cinnamon sticks. So it feels weird to buy cinnamon when I have so much. So, but because I freshly grated it off the stick, it's going to be more powerful than ground. So I can get away with using less. And this just adds a touch of warmth to it. We also have some coriander, some ground coriander to give it some of that nuttiness in here, which coriander seed is the same seed from the cilantro, which is why if you're talking to somebody where English is not their first language, they might refer to cilantro as coriander.
As the leaves as coriander.
Yeah, as the leaves. Seeds. They'll call the leaves and the seeds as coriander. Yeah, in English, we call it the seeds coriander, the leaves. I wish they did that with dill.
That's like agar with agar. Or coriander.
Cumin.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's probably not. What else do you need? What's my next thing on my chop list?
Okay, so we're done with the chop list for the meat. We don't need garlic
for this, no?
You know, I don't have garlic on. You know what? I do need garlic for my list.
You need garlic in that?
Yeah. No. I'll need garlic for the tzatziki.
Okay.
But I will not need it for this.
Not for
so that. The next chop items are going to go for the tzatziki if we have anything to chop.
Tzatziki, okay.
Yeah, so I'll need some dill, a tablespoon of dill, a teaspoon of mint.
Dill, mint.
And then 2 cloves of garlic.
And then diced.
Yeah, so tzatziki items.
Finally diced.
Because remember, y'all, I have the grated cucumber tossed with salt.
You could use red onion. I prefer to use shallot here in the tzatziki.
Look at how much water weight I'm already losing from the cucumber. This step.
Man, yes.
It's not going to kill your tzatziki if you don't do this step, but there's a difference.
It's going to make it a not leaky tzatziki.
A not leaky tzatziki.
A non-leaky tzatziki.
A non-leaky tzatziki.
Yes.
Hey, Jessica, how are you?
So since I just did
the
shallot,
mahi
I'm
mahi,
just gonna
yes.
do more shallot.
Yes, Alice, because Ryan and I have had this conversation before where like just mahi by itself is, I don't remember the explanation.
Yeah, the mahi mahi, it's kind of like agar, where like the agar is still the same thing as agar, but agar is the food grade of the agar, and agar is alone is just the science grade, like what you would use on your petri dishes to look at squiggly little microorganisms.
And you know, this recipe does call for fresh parsley, but we're going to be making a tabbouleh here soon, So we didn't want to use, we should have gotten 3 bunches of parsley, but we only got 2, and we're not wasting any parsley on this. So I'm going to throw in some savory.
Or any more trips to the store, because I was like, I'll go get it. And she's like, no, I feel like that's unnecessary.
No.
I'm like, no, it is, but I'll go do it.
I'll go do it. Right.
Like, I'll do unnecessary things. Just watch me.
Right. Exactly. So the name of this game, we got to go ahead and mix this and then form them into balls and then right into the fridge. We're not wanting to overmix because we don't want the proteins to denature too much. They're going to denature some because of this, because of the seasoning. And any warmth I'm adding to my hands, or like with my hands being in here, is also going to denature it.
Naughty by nature.
So I want to get these mixed, not overmixed, and into balls and back in the fridge as soon as I can, which would help if I didn't want to break down every single ingredient and every single thing I'm touching, you know?
Literally, and literally break it down.
Yeah.
And also, you know, scientifically break it down.
Aw, Jessica's saying she hopes you feel better. Because I did a live show yesterday and I mentioned that Ryan wasn't feeling well and he was home from work early.
I do feel better. My tummy was awry.
You know, when he uses the word tummy, he is not feeling good.
Tummy was
when he uses the word tummy.
Well. Yeah, I know. If I'm using that word, it's a tummy. Tummy's bad.
My tummy.
Yeah, tummy, and then like I don't know, man. I was just feeling kind of. I was feeling kind of ick, but I'm not anymore. We are alive and well today. So yeah, we are back in action.
Alive and well.
And we are happy to be here with you guys, hanging out and doing our thing, tailgating, watching some sports. We got the Preds right now playing the Calgary Flames. And
yeah, let us know who you're rooting for, guys, because we are the tailgate.
I can check the score for you as soon as I'm done mincing these.
As soon as I'm done mincing these.
Shallots here over here. Not mincing. I'm not mincing. It's a fine chop. It's not a mince like before. Not going to make a mince with these shallots.
So I'm just kind of putting pieces of the meat mixture in here, and I'm guessing about 2 ounces per each one, and then I'll push it into a ball and set it to the side so we're not over mixing.
I'm gonna go check that score.
But by weighing it, I am a big fan of measuring things. I'm actually getting rid of some of my measuring cups, which if you saw my live show on FoodTokTV last night, you know that maybe that wasn't the smartest idea because I still need it sometimes. But as far as like weighing things, I definitely want to be more on board with that. There's this saying that goes, recipes keep you trapped, ratios set you free. And with weighing things, I'm way easier to be able to scale it and know ratios of things. Hey, Sean, how are you? Welcome in. We are making Mediterranean Smashburger tacos. I'm doing the meat prep right now, and Ryan's chopping some stuff for tabbouleh and tzatziki. Oh, thanks for the heart me. Appreciate you. Just saw Trini walk in here. Welcome in. She is one of our FoodTokTV creators, and she is on Thursdays at 7 p.m. I'm sorry. She's going to be on at 6 p.m. She just changed her time to go with the daylight savings because, y'all, this is the last day. Don't forget to set your clocks back.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
This is the last day.
No.
Yeah, this is the day.
No.
So, y'all, get your clocks ready because daylight savings. So and Ryan, I should have waited till after the live for him to know this.
To depress me? No, that can't depress me. This is not. No, it happens.
No, but do you guys like it when it gets darker earlier or later? Oh, thank you for the follow.
I doubt there's anybody in the dark early fan club.
No, there's a lot of people in the dark early fan club.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, even scientists and stuff.
Scientists?
Scientists. Studies show that the darker earlier is better for the human brain.
Oh, I thought you meant the scientists themselves. How is it better?
Well, I guess that's also based off the format that everybody wakes up first thing to immediately start work.
Just goes to their very jobs and produces everything for society and then just lives that life, the daily You know what? I'm not happy with the scientists.
He's not happy with science.
No, not science itself. The scientists.
Oh, it's scientists.
Science would be great without the scientists.
Okay.
It's like in Clerks.
So anyway,
like,
today's the last day before daylight, or it's when daylight savings ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're the type of person where, I don't know if y'all notice this whenever I do the schedules and stuff for Food Talk TV, where I have CT for Central rather than CST. CST stands for Central Standard Time, which we're currently in, but after tomorrow, it's what's the other one?
Eastern.
No, not Eastern, but like
Mountain time.
No, it's instead of Eastern Standard Time, it's like Eastern Daylight Time, something like that.
I don't know.
But anyway,
I'm not sure.
that's why I do CT or ET rather than Central Standard Time.
CDT is Central Daylight.
Hold on, I saw a comment. Hey Ryan, I'm trying to catch up on comments, but it scrolled by too quickly when I was reading one, and my hands are meaty. I don't know if you can help me get caught
that's
up.
what I was doing. Was logging in here. That's why I checked the score for you guys.
Okay, so yes, he has his priorities in order. First, he's checking the score, then he's seeing what the audience is up to.
Yep.
Yes.
Some comments in the live were filtered. You guys are so dirty.
Usually it's filtered because they put too many smiley faces in a row or something.
Cooking
like
with Jimmy says, "Okay, I'm here to give you confidence." Thank you,
Here
Jimmy.
to give me confidence. I am always
Jimmy.
here.
Yes.
Jimmy, love that.
Take our fears from us, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like, take them and do something with them. I don't know. A mountain and yeah, Sean.
Hey, can you?
Sean says mountain time.
No. Oh,
that's what I thought. Was
okay. Could you press mode for me? I gotta clear out the scale, but I don't want to be meaty. Oh wait, here, off and on. Hit off and on. Okay.
I just did that.
Yeah, I know, but I had like 2 more steps.
You said mode, and like I don't know.
I did, but
like, you just wanted me to tear it.
Yeah, I could have told you what I wanted out of it rather than the buttons.
Yeah, that was confusing.
Yeah. No, to be fair. And now my hands
put
are.
This glove on.
Yeah, now put this glove on my hand. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so I'm back, guys. I never really left. I was just over there. And then so if you're curious about the Predators game, it is the Flames 0 and the Predators 3, and that is a home game for the Predators. So
home game for the Predators,
yeah, and that's at the end of the second period. So
which I'm kind of catching up on comments. Okay, see. I'm catching. Y'all are way too talkative today, which I love it.
Yeah, we're not used to everybody.
CDT, thank you. Central Daylight's Time. That is the answer I was wanting. Thank you.
Jimmy said, "Let her talk, big guy."
Sean, yes, thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy, for thinking that I'm a big guy. Like, I appreciate that, but yeah, I do usually let her talk.
I'm not your buddy guy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys are new to our dynamic, if you're very new to meeting us for the first time, hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us today on this Saturday tailgate of ours. But I'm really the one that's going to talk about stuff like denaturing of proteins with meat and like get way into like the ingredient breakdown. And then he's just here for sports and shopping. And then he's also grill manager.
Yeah, I do grill.
So the way our show is set up,
grill, do sports. I cook in my off time.
Yeah.
I do make recipes also.
So I appreciate you looking out for me because I appreciate you looking out for me, but believe me, when this man speaks, I got to let him have his turn sometimes.
So I don't.
And sometimes I really got to make sure that he gets his voice in. See what I did there?
I get my words right too. Yeah.
See what I did there with the interrupting?
Yeah. The interrupting cow. Who?
No.
Yep. So that's what we do. We do things.
No.
But I do have some finely chopped shallot over here that I finally chopped, and this is a very tightly protected.
Oh yeah,
cucumber.
no, like yeah.
Very, very protected. That one's not breaking. The wrapping, not the cucumber.
Okay, I'm noticing that my meat is not as cold as when I started, so now would be the time for me to focus.
Just focus.
Oh gosh, telling me to focus is like asking me what my favorite joke is. Cause like that's when you go blank. You know? That's when I forget every joke I've ever been told. And it's fine if these aren't perfect balls because we're going to be smashing these later. I'm just getting them in ball format so they're perfectly, you know, measured out. So about 2 ounces is what I'm going for. You don't need a kitchen scale for it, but I think a kitchen scale is a really great tool. And I like the kitchen scale to keep them like about the same size. Let's see how much leftover meat I have though. Oh, snap. I saw something show up on my fantasy. I'm hoping it's not something I'm... Sorry, fantasy football. My fantasy, it's like, your fantasy what, Taylor? But no, I had a fantasy football notification that said injury report. I'm scared now, guys.
Uh-oh. Something you're fantasizing about. An injury report. That sounds...
Injury report.
All right, so here,
hey, Babs!
for our tabbouleh, I got our finely chopped shallot.
Okay, so now we have this itty bitty baby one. But it's cool because I also have the dough for our pitas, and I have the same situation. So maybe this will go for the leftover pita. Perfect. Opening the gloves into the bowl so I don't splatter the contents.
I'm chopping this English cucumber, and I'm also chopping off the butts or the noses. I don't know, the butt and the nose, if that's how you prefer.
The butts or the noses.
Because they do have an enzyme in here that causes the cucumber to decompose and get soft. And that's just by nature so that it can spread its seed into the ground. And we're not all about that because we might not use all of this for this dish, but we also don't want that enzyme in our dish causing it to go bad faster. We want maximum, you know, life for this thing in the refrigerators. I usually skin these before time, but today I didn't, so they're going to be skinned. But that's okay because the skins are good for us, and you know, we like them skins.
I may have done the thing where I walked away from camera and where they couldn't hear you for a second.
What? Because, well, I mean, I have a mic on.
Well, yeah, I know, but like when I walk far away.
When you walk far away,
yeah, that happened one time. Don't worry about it. Okay. So if you guys missed a segment of that, let Ryan know, and
I'm not worried about it. Really not. But maybe I should be. I don't know.
Let us know if we should be worried about it.
Let us know. Yeah, let us know how much we should worry. Like, I don't know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what should my anxiety level be right now?
How anxious should we be? Why are you anxious?
Why are you so anxious?
And actually, I really don't know why I did anything like I did, because it's not like I usually do. But that's okay. Figuring it out, folks.
So unlike Ryan, I'm not going to be measuring everything. I'm just going to be eyeballing the situation.
And it's weird because I never measure anything. Tay writes the recipes, and then, like, you know, like, measurements are very important.
I almost forgot to put these in the fridge, which I talked about over and over about how important it is to keep the meat cold.
Meat cold, yes. And instructions in the recipes are also very important. But I usually measure nothing ever. And so it's odd that I'm the person over here that's trying to measure stuff. This is like Freaky Saturday. Like, have we swapped bodies or something?
Swap bodies?
Well, no, we haven't swapped bodies. I don't know, personas?
Oh, yeah, no. If we swapped bodies, you would not be outside doing a cooking show.
Oh, no, I would not be out here. I promise you that.
So we are going to start our tzatziki sauce.
It's so true, though.
Yeah.
It's very true.
We're going to be starting the tzatziki sauce, and I'm going to stir this around a little bit. We're going to start with some full-fat Greek yogurt, which anybody in the comments know the difference between Greek yogurt and regular yogurt?
I do.
I know you do, because you're married to me. But he knows. Do you guys know? That kind of looks like a cup. Maybe a little more. So glad to see you too, Babs. Ah!
Babsy. What's that? It's Babsy time.
Yes. So thank you guys so much in the comments for helping us keep up with our comment section too. We do like to keep up with the comments, but we notice sometimes when we're distracted by something at all points, you know. We're working on it, guys. We can't hear you whispering at all. Okay.
Okay. So we should just whisper the whole time.
Wait, do you think they told us that just to see if they could hear what we whisper in secret?
I think so.
Okay, I think that's what they did. Hey, Trini Sidekick, what's up? What's up? I'm trying to see if anybody sees or if anybody has the answer to the difference between yogurt and Greek yogurt. And now you don't have to look it up. I can go ahead and tell you guys real quick. Oh yeah, squeezing out all this extra water weight from that cucumber, that one cucumber that we grated and salted. But the Greek yogurt, we're using Greek yogurt rather than, so one is thicker. Yeah, Babs, that's it. That is exactly it. So it's exactly the same type of yogurt, but the yogurt is then put on top of a situation like this with a cheesecloth, and you can set it in your fridge and make the Greek yogurt. Now, if you get Greek yogurt and you sit it in a strainer and continue to let it strain, you get labna. Labna, which is
rock labna.
It's like Mediterranean yogurt cheese, which is like the consistency of cream cheese, but it's like yogurt cream cheese. So good, so good.
All right,
so now, yeah.
Yes, I have that. You already put you put my shallot in there already, right?
Oh no, I have not put the shallot in there.
Where did it go? Okay.
So I'm squeezing out as much water as I can. I could continue to do this if I wanted to, but we have burgers to smash. We have smash burgers to do.
Oh, and bread. We have bread. We got bread to grill.
Oh yeah, and we have bread to grill. So after the tzatziki, we need to get the tabbouleh set up, and then when we're done with the tabbouleh set up, then we'll transfer over to grilling everything.
All right.
So do you want to work on the tabbouleh?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yay!
Exactly. That's where I am.
But yeah, dude, that's a lot of cucumber liquid from one cucumber. I think it's like 98% water, something like that.
Cucumber water off of my cutting surface over
here. Yeah, that wasn't even all the cucumber.
And then we needed some mint, and we needed some dill, right?
Yeah, mint and dill for that.
Mint and dill.
Yeah.
Mint and dill. And we have it.
Whew. Where did the microplant? Oh, here we went. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us today. We are finishing up the tzatziki, then we're working on tabbouleh, and then we're going to be making our Smashburger tacos. I did prep some pita. Now we got some at the store, some pita bread, but the way we were thinking is the stuff that they sell at our store is too large for what we were thinking. So I just went ahead and proofed some dough. Or went ahead and made some.
Yeah. So we got backups.
So we've already like mixed the dough, let it rise, separate it, and then these have risen beautifully. So we're going to try grilling these. We have the backup store-bought just in case.
And if this all works out, then the backup store-bought with all those chickpeas that we were talking about earlier, we can make some hummus, and then we'll have
there you go.
We'll have some dippers for our hummus.
There you go. Love it. I will need dill for this.
Oh, you need dill for that?
Yeah, I mean, if you want dill in the tzatziki.
Yeah, I think so. I want dill in the tzatziki.
Tap, tap, tap. You guys are sleeping. You're sleeping. Now they're fighting about who's sleeping.
No, you're sleeping. No, you're sleeping. We're not sleeping over here, though.
What's up, Mark? How are you? See, Mark is in here. Diaz Kintz is in here. We got Sean, Babs.
Diaz Kintz, good to see you.
Fran Diego is in here. What up? What up? Trini Sidekick, John, Babs.
John, good to see you.
Sorry if I missed someone in the crew.
They're there. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for hanging out, man.
Yeah. So Ryan and I are really leaning into the fact that we just can't multitask. Can't do it. So we're really leaning into not multitasking.
People were not meant to do that.
I don't think people were meant to do that.
No, the human brain is only designed to do what is happening right now at this instant,
in your face,
right in front of it, like
Right.
right there. Boom. That's it. That's all you need to be thinking about. That's all you need to be focused on. When you're not your best human. So, you know, think about that. And then all the people that tell you you don't know how to multitask, they're dumb because they don't know how to multitask either.
I might have overdone it on the oil in here, but it's okay.
They think they do.
And then should I just go ahead and grate some garlic in here? Or are you going to chop it for me?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Go ahead and grate it in there because I'm chopping other things.
So I have the yogurt, some lemon zest, some lemon juice, some olive oil. Full recipes on FoodTokTV already. Adding in some shallot. That's not part of the recipe, but we have shallot, so why not?
I think if you grate it or microplane it in there, then it will. The flavor will meld quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, anytime you grate something into a finer thing, you're breaking more of the plant's cell structure, releasing more flavor, which absolutely does that. But you're also the only thing to consider is the water you're releasing and the longevity of that flavor.
How much of a deal were you looking for?
How much of a deal? About a tablespoon.
What kind of deal you got?
Yeah, about a tablespoon.
About a tablespoon? That looks like about a tablespoon to me. I could get the tablespoon out, but I'm not because I know that that's about a tablespoon right there. So that's what I'm going to do with that.
Well, this isn't like baking where you need to have like scientifically the exact
we don't have
one out there. Like it's not going to, you know, at worst, it's just going to be too much or too little dill.
And then we're just going to have to adjust the taste.
Like, oh no.
Which is like, I think what you should be doing with everything.
Yeah, you should absolutely be doing that with every recipe.
Except for baking. You know, if you're baking, you'll probably need to know what you're doing. But that's why I don't bake.
Which even then for baking, you know, I'm more interested in the ratios of things than I am like the exact recipe of it.
Yeah. And not contents by
measure with your heart, yeah, Babs.
Right. And not contents by volume, but contents by weight too. And then understanding, you know, the moisture saturation in that weight and what the humidity adds to the weight of your ingredients there too. And like what altitude you're at. And there's a whole it's a whole science, man. Right. That's why I don't do baking.
Whole science of it.
I don't need all that trouble. I just want to make food.
You know, I'm definitely more likely to microplane garlic into something than I am going to mince it. Oftentimes too, like when I'm doing a lot of dishes with garlic, I'll just like process all my garlic and keep the rest in the freezer until I'm ready to use it. Because I mean, when you're cooking with it, it thaws very quickly.
So I know we were going for a 1/4 cup of mint, and this is all the mint that I have. So I hope it's a 1/4 cup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got the mint for the tabbouleh.
Because we don't use mint for a lot of things. Like we don't make chewing gum over here or anything like that. So yeah.
Yeah, we're not making chewing gum.
Not making chewing gum.
But mint is a really great herb to add in an herb blend like this. But it can easily overtake the dish, just like it can easily overtake your garden.
Yes. Yes, it will very easily overtake.
Yeah.
It grows like wildfire.
Right.
So I have some finely chopped mint ready for us.
I love this whisk.
This little meal prep container.
Tabbouleh, tabbouleh, tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh, tabbouleh.
I haven't added any salt or pepper yet. Oh yeah, that splashes too much for this use of the whisk.
That's why I'm wearing an apron.
Because he's working next to me.
Yeah.
But no, I've been testing out to see what I can use this whisk for because it is like a milk frother one. But it is really good for mixing up sauces. Something chunky like the yogurt. No. Am I upset I used it? No. But I have not salted it.
And I think that
I have not peppered it.
Should get that bread on there very soon.
Yeah.
Based on where my grill is right now, which is
Oh, you didn't.
I'm at about 325 degrees on it. I did not put any pepper in there. No.
Cool. Typically, I stick to the handheld pepper because it's more aesthetic. But we'll use the electric grinder just to hurry up and get some. Oh, we do need to try this to see if this is it. Very lemony and cucumbery. It's very bright. This is very bright.
I like that.
Is it missing something?
No, it's very flavorful. I would almost say add a little more yogurt. Do we have more yogurt that we could add to it?
I put it back inside.
No, it's right here.
Oh.
Maybe a little more yogurt because I know that those flavors are going to develop. Yeah, just add all the yogurt. Why not? Yeah, I think so.
Right. And you know, when I'm making things like this is probably something, if I were preparing to have people over with this entree, this is probably something I would make the night before, just so it does have all that time to sit in the refrigerator and meld the flavors. Like any sort of sauce or anything I like to do ahead of time. All right. Let's see how... Yay! It's either I get everything in there except for like one little clump that escapes, or it's a mess. No in between.
And I have our pita balls.
Yeah, so I'll put together the tabbouleh, and then he's got to get started on the pita. We do have backup pita balls just in case. I haven't posted this recipe or anything to Food Talk TV because we don't know how it's going to work. These, when I measured them out, I think I made each dough ball 50 grams before that. And so we do have this burger press.
Except for this last one. That was...
Oh, yeah.
There's this little guy over there.
There's a little guy over there. That was just the remaining of the dough.
That's our pita dough.
Yeah, so
right here.
If this doesn't work, we have the store-bought, but we're hoping this works.
We do have the store-bought. And so I guess I need to bring a piece of parchment paper over here to my workstation so I can smash them out.
Well... Oh, yeah, so you can smash them out,
and we're going to use a little olive oil to set over that and under that. And then I'm going to be popping them from that right onto the grill grate. Hey, I got some gourds in the way over here. Move those gourds. Squashes, gourds. I don't know what they really are. I'm not an expert of horticulture. I cook things and I watch sports.
I cook things and I watch sports.
Beautiful.
Cool. I have the parchment out here in case we need to use that again, and then he'll smash that. And then I will get a bowl to start mixing together tabbouleh things. Oh, you know what, though? The parsley. You said you were going to chop the parsley. Does this mean I have to chop the parsley now?
The parsley now.
Oh, snap. Yeah. I got to chop the parsley now.
You got to chop the parsley. You are the parsley queen. And also the mustard queen.
Oh, dear.
So, was not planning on that. I don't know, unless you want to smash out the pita. Like, I don't have to do this.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. So I'm just going to rub some olive oil on my parchment over here in my workspace. I'm going to grab up a, oh, they are so fluffy.
Oh, yeah, for nice our tabbouleh, we need, because tabbouleh, if you're familiar with tabbouleh, it's an herb salad with some bulgur in it. Not a bulgur salad with some herbs in it. It is an herb salad with some bulgur in it.
Yes.
With some bulgur. Which bulgur? It's going to be a grain. It's kind of nutty, very some bulgur
told me. That's all I know of that song.
Yeah. So this is 2 bunches of parsley. I went ahead and removed the stems. I do have some of the finer stems on here, and I already washed it, sent it through a salad strainer, and I had it on a sheet pan in my refrigerator because the refrigerators are very dry place, and I need this to be super dry for me to chop because any sort of moisture, it's going to make it clump together.
And I'm using a hamburger press to do this with, so I have a nice little pita, piled up on my hamburger press here. And I got oil to help it all flow. And we're looking for little pitas for this recipe. I think. I don't know. We don't really know. So, but that's what we're getting. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that guy on the grill. Now the grill is open.
We have 13.8K taps. Thank you guys so much for doing that for us. And we are halfway to our gift goal. We appreciate you guys for that. The gift goals help keep us cooking on Food Talk TV, which, you know what? I haven't let the audience know about Food Talk TV this entire time.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I have not been promoting Food Talk TV. My bad.
And that's your job. This is your job.
I have too many things that are my job. But y'all, welcome to Food Talk TV. There's live cooking shows on the daily. Monday through Friday, there's multiple shows. And then this is Saturday, the Tailgate with me and Ryan. And then tomorrow is Sunday Night Live, which is TikTok's longest running live cooking show. We have Christine Christine's husband's going to be cooking tomorrow.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cass told me that he got the day off.
Oh, that's fun.
And I'm like, okay,
nice.
okay.
All right, Christine.
Yeah, so Christine's going to have her husband on, so that'll be a lot of fun.
That will be a lot of fun.
And y'all, this is going to take me a hot minute to chop this all up because we're looking for confetti. We are wanting parsley confetti. I'm late. Hello. No, you're not late. You are just in time. You're
on time. We're early.
Yeah, we're early.
Yep.
We haven't even finished dinner yet, so you're good.
Oh, yeah, no, you are here with us.
You're here with us. So what we are doing, Mediterranean Smashburger tacos. I'm chopping up the parsley right now because we're making a tabbouleh, which is an herb salad with some bulgur in it. I'm
taking a stab at making pita bread on the grill.
And don't let him fool you. I did the dough and the proofing and everything. He's just smashing and grilling.
Yep. That's what I do, though.
Yeah.
That's exactly
that is Ryan's job description, is smashing and grilling.
Smashing and
so we
grilling.
have the pita there. We've already made the tzatziki.
Will you drizzle me a little more oil, dear?
Oh, it will be my pleasure. I didn't work at Chick-fil-A, but I worked at another place.
All right, that's good. That's enough.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of oil.
That's fine. No, it's okay. We're just moving it around. We're moving around. We're getting a little oil here, a little oil there. Keeping oil on the top, oil on the bottom. We're using our burger press to woo. That one's a slippery one.
I almost wonder if that would be a better situation for spray oil.
Could be, but we don't have it, so.
Oh, yeah. No. We'll add it to the list.
It's not our situation. It could be a better situation, but it's not our situation.
Not our situation.
All right, so I'm going to flip this first one. Ooh. All right, so I need to wait a little bit longer on this.
I've worked in restaurants before where they would chop up all the parsley fresh for the garnishes that would go on there. But it would drive me nuts. I saw this every morning for I worked for 13 years where they would get all this fresh parsley and chop it up. They would have these little tools, though, a little like wheelie cut thing. That's perfect for this. If we chopped herbs more often like this, I would probably own one of those. But it would drive me nuts because they would spend all this time freshly chopping up the parsley until it was super, super fine. And then they would put it on a tray and put it in the heat lamp. So it would just dry out. And it's like, why are we not just buying dried parsley? Why are we making it? And that drove me nuts for 13 years. So if anybody has any insight on that, I have yet to find it.
If anyone's ever been driven nuts for 13 years, let us
over parsley.
Over anything.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Honestly.
We'd love to hear what drives you nuts.
Yeah, I know, right? FYP, thank you for the FYP hit ups. But y'all, I'm really excited about the Smashburger of the taco situation.
Yes, and we got our burger smasher for not only our burgers but for our pitas that we are attempting to make. So that's pretty fun. I think so.
I never posted the recipe. I keep seeing it in my drafts, but the chicken Caesar smash tacos that we made, oh my goodness, y'all. So we're definitely hyped up about the Smashburger trend. Our idea this morning was wanting to do a Smashburger falafel situation, but with that, you need to have the chickpeas. You need to have the chickpeas soaked 8 hours ahead of time. And there is, when you're making chickpeas, a quick start method where you heat it up for a few minutes, rinse it with cool water, and then let it chill for an hour. But you can't even do that with a falafel because you need it to be completely raw. So we'll do falafel Smashburger one of these days. But we settled on the Mediterranean Smashburger. And so with this herb salad, I'm really trying to do this. And no, this is not an electric grinder situation. This is I think some people might try and put you in jail if you throw this in a processor. But if you are unable to, don't let that stop you.
Don't let jail stop you.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, don't let other people's need for authenticity make you feel bad about having a disability.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm going for. That was the message I was trying.
That's better than jail.
Yeah, yeah. No.
All day, every day.
Yeah, so don't feel like you're going to jail for that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying some people.
Some people. Those people.
Okay, I think I have gotten to the point that this is pretty confetti.
Yeah.
I see some obvious issues. But this is a lot of fun and maybe a little bit of a releasing. Is that the right word?
Releasing, yeah.
Yeah, releasing some
I
energy.
think so. We all got to release from time to time.
And plus it makes you like be able to do the thing where you hold this and you like have that as an anchor and then.
Ooh, that was a good one. Ooh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing it, everybody.
Yeah, I'm okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I want you to see what's up with these pitas. Okay, I think these are going to work for the situation. The situation being
some of them are a little better than others.
Even the crispy one, like it kind of folds, but it's like nice and crispy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we don't want to like do them too much, but
sorry, guys. I know. Here we go. We're back. I hope I didn't make anybody dizzy. Wow.
It's hot though.
I am amazed by how good those look. Like those do not look like I made those by hand.
That's a wife saying, I didn't have faith in you.
The wife translator. I had no faith.
I had absolutely
I thought for sure you'd mess it up.
I thought you would screw this up.
Right.
Hey, and I'm doing it while I'm doing it, so that's what we're doing over here, man.
Yeah. Everybody in the comments, tell Ryan you're proud of him.
You don't.
Oh, Babs already did it.
Babsy, oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Babsy.
she says she's proud. And Melissa Murd, hello.
Melissa.
Elizabeth, thank you for that repost. Melissa Murd, she's one of the creators on FoodTokTV. She is on Mondays at 6 p.m. Central. So at 4 p.m. Central, we have shows Monday through Saturday. We're doing special events on Sunday, and I think we have a special event tomorrow on Sunday at 4 p.m. So excited about that. But yeah, Monday through Saturday, there's a 4 p.m. show, and we're the Saturday 4 p.m. Welcome to the Tailgate.
And then this last one is the little guy. It's a little guy, but let's don't count him out because, I mean, just don't. Could be the best. Very little guy, but that's all right. Put him in the middle there. Ah, that one's a good one. There we go. I could probably use a little more, so put you back on there.
Y'all, welcome to the Tailgate, where we are currently tailgating us not being upset about daylight savings coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, totally doing that.
Yeah, we are totally hyped and not at all sad about it. Yeah, which y'all let me know how you feel about it, because we thought everybody was on the same page about getting rid of daylight savings and which one to pick, whether it's darker early or later. And Ryan, it's actually someone we know that likes it the other way.
Oh, is it? Oh, who is it?
Okay, as soon as I say it, you're going to be like, oh, that makes sense.
All right.
Melinda.
I was gonna say that.
He was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
Say it, but she's not on here though right now, right?
Right, no, she's not on here.
But I was gonna say that though,
Yeah, we don't know a lot of people. I'm surprised that wasn't his go-to.
I don't know, man. Melinda, come
on.
Melinda.
So we are.
We still love you though. We're not like, we're not at odds over this.
With the parsley chopping for the bulgur salad, make sure you set up about maybe 10 minutes of time, making sure it's nice and choppy. And if you're not on a live show responding to comments like I am, I don't know, make sure like turn on TV or TikTok or something. Yeah. Is there dill and mint in here?
That's mint.
Okay.
And then I did the dill earlier, but I did not do any more dill than that. So I did dill, I did mint. Then I started doing this because we had to do something on the grill.
Oh, yeah.
The dill now is on the grill.
So we got to get some dill. I thought he had prepped me some. So we're doing this.
I got everything but.
Everything but.
Everything but.
So tabbouleh salad, it's going to be a lot of herbs, a little bit of the bulgur. And the bulgur I have is already prepped. It is a dry grain. And you're just going to, in order to prep it, this is a 1/4 cup of it. So you do equal parts boiling water. So 1/4 cup of this, a 1/4 cup boiling water, poured it in there. Lid on there. I didn't even mess. I actually started this like an hour ago and I completely forgot about it until just now. You just need to kind of fluff it up a bit. And there you go. And so that's part of our mixture for that. So it is an herb salad with some bulgur. I'm actually going to remove some of this bulgur because I want to make it a point that I'll add more if I want to. But the point is that it's an herb salad, not a bulgur salad. That's the stressor here. But this will be so good on top of our Mediterranean Smashburger tacos. We have the tzatziki on there. And then to top these, after, because we have our meat mixture with all the seasonings and the herbs and all that in there, we have with the lamb and the beef, we have that prepped. And then that's going to go on those little pitas where we'll smash it. And then we'll top it with the tzatziki sauce we made and this tabbouleh. Now, one thing I did consider, and I'm even not wanting to say the words, is we have this onion ready for sliced fresh red onion on there. But I think this would also be a really good pickled onion situation. I was scared to say that because I thought he would come out with all this stuff to make pickled onions and be like, you're right.
All right, so now.
Did you hear anything I said? Okay, yay.
I really did not. Should I have? Probably. Did I? No.
Hey, commenters, does Ryan need to know anything?
They're like, nope.
Nope, nothing to see here.
Yeah. Probably talking smack.
Oh, but John's in there telling people, hey, you better be tapping those screens. And you know what?
Thank you, John.
That is an easy, free way to let people know, or let Al Gore and his rhythm know that we're doing something.
I'm putting our griddle pan on here because in order to smash burgers, we don't want to smash them on the grates. We want to have our griddle pan in place. And that's going to give us a consistent temperature. It is cast iron.
Love the cleaver like for the
grill grate. And so there we go. Boom. We're going to let that guy heat up to temp. And then we'll be ready
piece of garlic in my dough
to smash our burgers on there. Our lamb burgers. Hamburger. They're not just lamb. They're
lamb and beef that's in the mixture.
Fitty.
And then, ooh, here's the menu. I'm sorry, I have my notes here. If you want to read to everyone the ingredients list, or you can even show them my notes. I don't know. Oh, I'm missing the note that. Oh wait, nope. I'm missing the one note that. Okay, there we go. If you want to just remind people that what's in there, yeah. Okay.
So for our lamb burgers, or our we could almost say.
Thank you for sharing the live.
We could almost say Euro burgers. We have a pound of ground lamb. We got a pound of ground beef. We got half a tablespoon of cumin, half a tablespoon of oregano, half a tablespoon of coriander, half a tablespoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon. I'm sorry, I said tablespoons when they were supposed to be teaspoons. Half a teaspoon of cumin. I don't know. I can barely read your writing.
Okay. So I do have the cursive print handwriting, so I can understand he doesn't.
Don't even talk about amounts. I'm just going to tell you what they got. You got ground lamb, you got ground beef. Those are 50-50. Then we got cumin, oregano, coriander, cinnamon, salt, black pepper, and Aleppo, and that's going to be fun. And then boom. So that's what's going to be in those burgers. Just slapped our griddle pan onto that puppy to let it heat up nice and hot after we got these. And then how are we going to be doing? We're going to smash the burger. Then we're going to
so we have them on the ball. We have them on the ball.
How are we going to
smash them, and then we put the. Oh wait, no. We put the ball on the grill, and then you use the pita to smash. You use the pita as yeah.
Okay, and then we flip them. Then we flip them. So
So we're gonna let that cook for about a minute or two, and because the meat is super thin, it's gonna be super thin. So we're not gonna have to worry about whether or not it's cooked. It's gonna cook.
It's gonna cook.
Yeah. But then we're gonna have to flip it over and let it kind of crisp up at the bottom because all the meat is 80-20 meat. So there is some fat content in there. So flipping it back over is going to kind of help it to where it's not like a ball of grease and like the tortilla being greasy. So we're basically crisping up the tortilla so it's not a crispy boy. It is a crispy boy.
The tortilla, which is a pita, which we have homemade, are pitas.
Oh, y'all. So I was getting out the green onions.
Pita.
I was getting out the green onions, and I completely forgot about the green onions being one of the herbs for this. But I wanted to show y'all
pitas. I wanted to show y'all our pitas that we just made. So they're about that size. They're kind of like hamburger bun size-ish.
I kind of feel like we're being like two kids who are eager to show their parents something and like
I do. I want to show you.
I want to show you my pita.
It's show and tell.
You guys are going to watch him show off his pita, and you're going to be nice. But I'm talking about with the green onions, because we're always the type of people to put them in the bowl of water because they will continue to grow, because they'll take up some of that water and continue to grow. The problem with this, though, is that they're going to eventually run out of nutrients. So over time, as they sit in here, I've thrown out some of my older ones, but like they'll grow more white, so they don't even grow green. So you can use like a wet, like a food liquid food to keep these going forever. But I just did one with soil on my windowsill, and y'all, the way I planted this one this morning, and it's already growing. I put this one in the grass this morning. So yeah. Anyway, I always see videos of people talking about the putting green onions into water and they'll grow forever. That's not the case. That's not what's happening. Yeah, sure, they'll continue to grow, but they won't have nutrients in there. So thank you for looking at my pile of dirt. Des is in here. She's another Food Talk TV creator. She is on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Central, as I was saying earlier about the 4 p.m. shows on Food Talk TV. And, you know, you can go to foodtalktv.com to check out the schedule and the recipes and stuff, because we do have 16 different creators on Food Talk TV. So if I'm not your cup of tea, surely someone on Food Talk TV will be. She's got her herbs. I'm glad I checked my list. Oh, man, he is. Also got to get a tomato. I'm going to scrape out some of the guts because I only want the flesh over here. I'm going to switch knives. That was very helpful when I was doing the herb chopping, but not for this. There we go. That's the stuff. Hey guys, remember earlier when he was like, oh, I don't know what to chop. I don't know what to do. I got to do the pita so I can do something. I'll have to remind him of this prep work here. Not a big deal. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's checking the score, isn't he? So we call our show The Tailgate. We are a fan of a bunch of different sports. And so our show, The Tailgate, is on when the Tennessee Vols are playing typically, unless they're playing a late game, which we love it when they're playing the late game. So we get to make our food for the cooking show and then go and watch it. But it's very nice of him to still want to do the show, even with the college teams on. Yeah. Not a good angle knife. There we go. I hate whenever I'm cooking and I have to switch from utensil to utensil. Like when you're making a sauce and you start out with a whisk, but at a certain point it gets too thick to where the whisk doesn't make sense. But it's hard to tell your brain to like move to a new utensil. Like, why do I need a different stirring stick? Yeah, he's paying attention to the score. So we're playing Oklahoma. So that's kind of where the idea came up with the Smashburger, because there's the Oklahoma onion Smashburger. But we're doing Mediterranean.
And the Preds game is on, so it's Smashville.
Yeah, it's Smashville. So Nashville Predators. Oh, is that the game that's on?
And that's the game it's on.
Oh, when are the Vols playing?
At 6:30.
Oh, so we are getting a later game. He is watching the score for the Preds game. Okay, cool.
So it's 2-3. The Predators are in the lead against the Calgary Flames at home, and there's 2 minutes left in the third period.
Cool. So,
and Nashville is on the power play.
Okay, I'm going to go back to talking about the recipe. Okay.
Just so you know.
Kaz is in here. Thank you for the roses, Kaz. We are so close to our gift goal, by the way. We appreciate you guys. Kaz is another Food Talk TV creator, actually the founder of it and stuff. And he is on every other Sunday at 8 p.m. So next Sunday, not tomorrow. And so thank you for walking in here with all those roses. I'm Taylor Rose, and that's my husband, Ryan Rose. So roses are a very appropriate gift for us. We've been chatting and prepping all this stuff for the tabbouleh. I'm going to throw in a little bit of minced shallot. Now, minced shallot and cucumber are not on my ingredients list on the recipe on Food Talk TV. It's not on there, but I wanted to add it in there. But it goes to show you how much you can customize these recipes. He is the Food Talk TV creator. That's right. So with this, I have my dry mix there, my herbs, my plenty of parsley, the tomato, cucumber, shallot, bulgur, and just the right ratio of bulgur, because it's an herb salad with some bulgur in it, not a bulgur salad with some herbs in it. Cucumber, tomato, Shallot. Yeah. So now we're going to make our dressing. And so I'm just going to make the dressing directly into the bowl that I will be serving this in. Now, whenever I'm making a salad that has a dressing, it makes more sense to dress the bowl than it does to like pour the salad or pour the dressing over the salad and dress it that way. It's easier to dress the bowl and then dress the salad than it is to just directly dress the salad. So about a quarter cup, or if we're eyeballing, we're going to try and eyeball 4 tablespoons, and I'm going to do the equal parts. I'm getting parsley crumbs all over, and I'll be doing equal parts with the lemon juice. Hey, Ryan, would you grab me a whisk, please?
Yes. What kind?
The balloon one is fine.
The balloon one?
Balloon with the ball inside is fine, but if that's not it, any balloon will work.
All right, I got you, but the balloon one?
I said balloon, but
balloon?
blue works.
Okay.
I mean, technically, okay, guys, this is a balloon whisk, but not the balloon whisk I've had. It's fine. It's fine. It works. It works. So about equal parts of lemon and olive oil. A lot of times with my dressings, I'll make them in a jar and just shake them up, but you can just throw them in a bowl and whisk too. I feel like for the rest of my life, or at least the rest of the show, there's going to be random pieces of parsley. I'm going to need another lemon here. All right. Oh, man. So weird being an only show host.
I know.
Oh, hey!
Hi, I'm also here, but I have...
Sorry, guys. This screen does not have the scores of the game because we are the tailgate, so we are always prepping food for the games that are being played.
And
so his bad for actually paying attention to the games, right?
The last minute of the Predators game, the last 57 and a half seconds, and it's 2-3, and the Flames have an empty net, so they're, you know, threatening to tie everything up. And yeah, this is where it gets serious in hockey. There,
I didn't put it in my recipe, but because I actually didn't put any mustard in this recipe, but a little bit of mustard powder isn't going to impart mustard flavor so much, but it works as a great emulsifier. So just a little bit, just for the emulsification of it. Because lemon juice and oil do not want to mix together, but we're kind of forcing them to get along here. So yeah, just lemon, oil, salt, and pepper is all we need. And then we'll taste and adjust. So very, very simple dressing. Oh no! Oh
Fred's
no!
got the empty net goal. Okay. So I'm back out here without worry.
Hey guys, Dad's home.
Daddy's. Wow! Don't. That's weird. That's really weird.
All right. He decided to pay attention to us again. Jeanette with all the roses. Thank you so much. I was gone
for like 3 minutes.
Okay, yes. I did get a comment calling out my huge Coleman's, which, yes, y'all, if you're unfamiliar with me and my content, I am also known as the Mustard Queen. You can find me. My handle is Ketchup is Garbage, or just search Mustard Queen. You'll find my face. But Coleman's themselves sent this to me as a Christmas present last year. And I've heard some people say that it's a lifetime supply.
It should be a lifetime supply.
I mean, it basically is. Yeah.
I don't know if it will be for you, but for most people, that would be several lifetimes of a supply.
So just making a quick vinaigrette with just the equal parts lemon juice and oil. I use a little mustard powder to kind of combine everything, and then salt and pepper. We're going to taste and adjust to make sure. I mean, that's a very simple lemon vinaigrette, like lemon oil.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was definitely not thinking about bowl size here and like tossing or whatever, but I think I'm going to try it anyway. As soon as I get tongs.
Yeah, I think tossing.
Yeah, just like because it's easier to dress the bowl.
Dress the bowl. Dress to the occasion.
Right. Or I could do like what I do sometimes when I'm mixing drinks and just like switch it from container to container. Oh yeah, no, that is absorbing up that vinaigrette super quickly. This tabbouleh is just like the perfect like fresh accompaniment to all this. Like, we're gonna be having like this very like bold, rich meat that's gonna go on top of the pita, and then like the rich tzatziki. We really need something to like cut the edge off a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I see a lemon seed. A lot of times we spend the extra money to have seedless lemons. And I'm not typically the one to buy something because there's extra prep work done with it, but for seedless lemons, yes. All right. I'm going to taste and adjust. I didn't put all the mint in there.
And so the Predators
I definitely lowered it on the mint, so it's like the perfect amount, I think.
The Predators win 2-4.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I had to catch the end of that game.
He had to, guys.
Had to, guys. Even though I got a whole cooking show going on, but it's the tailgate. So if we're not tailgating, what are we doing over here?
Right.
Somebody.
Well, most people start the tailgate before the game. That's like the typical tailgate timeline.
Yes. And then we also have started the tailgate before our Tennessee game.
Oh, Ryan, do you want to try that?
I would love to try that.
It's just a tiny fork, but it's what I have.
A tiny fork.
Yeah.
Tiny fork.
But it's meant for you to like only take a tiny taste.
Baby fork.
And this is the tabbouleh, y'all. The recipe is up on FoodTokTV.
I'm trying to
already.
Pick the things that I want on my tiny fork. I got a cucumber. I got a tomato.
I think I'm going to adjust the amount of mint so it's less mint. Because I think it's one of those I would rather go less than more on the mint. But I think that's the perfect amount.
And then sometimes we don't even usually add mint.
Yeah, like mint is often one of those things that we don't even use. So.
You want to go ahead and picture it while we have some daylight?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. And then after we're picturing this, it's on to the smash tacos. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us so far, because we're about to get to the exciting part because we got the Mediterranean prepped. We just need to make the Smashburger taco of it. So we have already made this tabbouleh that Ryan's taking a photo of. We have our tzatziki already made. We have the pita that has been grilled. Yeah. Because like our vision for this, it didn't involve the size pitas that the stores typically had. We were going for more of like that kind of size.
Like a street taco
type. So when I had made the dough, I just grabbed a random recipe online because I was using a bread maker. So I wanted to get a bread maker recipe. And then I made these, like each dough size about 50 grams. And that's how we got that size. Love it, love it, love it. I really need a bus tub.
We really do. That's the one
We've been talking about a bus tub.
That's the one thing we keep talking about that we have not we've not materialized. Right.
There's so many times like where I reflect back to my days working in a restaurant, but it's mostly of like, man, I wish I had that in my kitchen. And the two things I think about with that are the bus tub and then like the sanitizer buckets everywhere. So he is getting a photo because we do have a photo up on FoodTokTV.com for this recipe, but it's not our photo.
It's not our photo.
Yeah, so we're getting a photo that is our photo.
It's gonna be.
And you can go to FoodTokTV to see the recipes. You can see the schedule. And then also while you're there, there is a free download. We're going to be adding some more options for free downloads for you too. There are some cozy fall favorites that you can pick from. Or there's a cozy fall collection going on, and we'll be adding some more collections for our free ebook downloads. So FoodTokTV, yeah.
A free ebook.
A free book. There you go. Eating the kids' Halloween candy. Girl, we don't have children, but we bought candy for the children that never showed up to our door. And we ate so much candy yesterday. We were like, man, we're never having anything sweet again. Like, that's kind of why we were really into the kind of healthier take, which, Mediterranean food is often very, produce And
we made candy and chili.
Yeah, we made candy and chili. Yes. Okay. Getting a photo for the website. Thank you guys for hanging out.
And I have to take a few of these, so just so you guys understand. You know.
Yeah, it's okay. Live shows don't depend on momentum anyway.
Right. Well, I mean, hey, we're doing everything here, man. It's raw. It's all from scratch, even the photos.
Right. And you know what's funny is one of our creators is Daphne Brogdon, and she is on Wednesdays at 4 p.m.
Bird.
Yeah, that was really close, Bird.
All right.
But Daphne's on at 4 p.m. Central, and she actually had a show on Food Network back in 2011, I think, 2013, one of those dates, maybe between those dates. But her show is called Daphne Dishes Again, and she says often that FoodTokTV is more difficult for her than Food Network. So we got that. And then where did the tzatziki go? Got the tzatziki here. We got the bread.
Oh, yeah, you can make that up. I'm very I'm pretty sure that our grill is ready to go for the burgers.
Yeah, grill is ready.
Soon as we're ready for those.
Yes. So these are the meat. This is the meat mixture. There's all sorts of stuff that's in here. A bunch of seasonings: cumin, there's coriander, there's cinnamon, Aleppo, salt, pepper, dried oregano, and this is a mix of beef and lamb. And we just carefully mixed it. You don't want to over mix it. And then we kept it cold the entire time. Some people don't like seasoning their meat ahead of time because stuff like salt, stuff like mustard powder can denature the proteins or, make them uncoil. But we only did a little denaturing. A little denaturing is going to make it tender. Too much denaturing is going to make it mush. So.
Yeah, and it's going to make it taste off.
So some people refuse to season this stuff ahead of time because of that. But as long as you keep it cold and you're not marinating it like a day or two in advance, you should be good.
All right, so we have these. We have our pita.
Gotta bring you closer to the heat source.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, then I don't need to bring that over there because they can get over here and see it.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, now we got our nice.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Ripping hot griddle pan over here on top of our grill that we put on. We have our pitas that we made. Those aren't too bad, I don't think. I think those are pretty good, right?
I think they're amazing.
I'm pretty happy with them.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and get some of these things down here on the griddle, and maybe I'm thinking we can get 3, maybe 4 on there, but I don't want to go for 4 too soon. So I need a glove hand. Will you hand me a glove?
You know what? I think I'm not going to rely on the phone stand. I think I'm going to pick up the phone and hold it while you do this.
Good idea. I just need one glove. Okay. Yeah, I just need one glove hand. I'm going to put this guy on here.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Let's just try. Let's try.
We're going to do one to see how this works.
And then I like this one right here. And so we're going to do this, and then we're going to smash. And this is going to put it out very thin. And I'm putting some pressure down here on this thing.
Putting some pressure on that thing.
Put some pressure on it, man. Oh man, I smell it. I smell that ground beef. I smell that lamb. I smell all of that. And the whole idea here is, like, yeah, the raw side went up against the pita bread, but
the meat is so thin.
The meat is so thin. It's so thin that it's going to cook through. And we're going to flip it to equalize everything.
Right.
And so, yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be so thin. We're not going to have to worry about it. That's the #1 comment I see anytime we do these smash burgers. Don't worry. And I like the fact that we're doing this once first to see how it works. Because we've done smash burgers before, especially if you're not like familiar with doing it or not something you've done before.
Smash tacos.
We'll have like the entire tray or something filled up.
That thing has been a problem this whole time.
This is a problem.
We can move it though. It's just there for decoration.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything with it today.
That feels very lavish. Very like, look at all this extra food we have for decoration. Yeah, that feels very
fall time. I thought,
look at this water fountain of all our extra water that our people throw money into.
Our water showing off device.
Our water showing off device that people throw money at because they have so much extra in their pockets. Very lavish. Babs is laughing at us. Baller holler. Baller holler. So just a minute or two. And of course, because it is in contact with here, which different from a corn tortilla. We need to flip it over because the corn tortilla is so thin and it'll be super greasy. But we'll want to flip it anyway for that reason, just to crisp up the bottom. I'm not wanting to interact with it too much until I'm ready. I'm ready, because any sort of break from the surface is going to break that Maillard reaction, which is the chemical process of your meat turning brown and delicious. The brown and delicious chemical process.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yes, there's that one. I didn't know if we wanted one that was
more smashy.
Yeah.
So let's see. I think we can flip.
You think we're gonna flip? Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
I felt like that was a... Look at that. All right. We'll let that go. All right. This is going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so we want to hurry up, and I want to put these in...
Get these on,
well, I want to put here. These got to be cold in between.
Yeah, so we can put them in the refrigerator in between. I'm going to put this one on top there, and then we're going to do another...
Looks great. Yeah, the patty's so thin it has to be done. That's what I'm thinking too. I was thinking it was already done, but the thing I really wanted was to make sure it got like the crispy on there. Which actually with that, we could have left it on a little longer just for more crispy.
Yeah, I think so. That's why that was our first one, our test one.
Oh yeah, that was some dedicated
patty
smashing.
like hanging out over it, and I also got myself snagged over here.
Well, yeah. With that, even though it's overlaying, it's fine because as the meat cooks, it'll shrink.
It's going to shrink, and we're going to flip it over anyway.
Yeah.
And we're going to let that cook a little bit more. And you can really see though, like how it is cooking. Like some of those pinker parts are turning, right there because it is so thin. Like you see that, right? Like you can see
it's so like thin, already
like
browning.
The pinker parts are browning on the top, just de facto from cooking over there. And so Taylor is going to get something to put these on. I think that's what's happening. But yeah, like all these pinker parts are turning, brown over here. Right, she is over here with yeah, because we also got the taco stand. Oh, we do have taco stands.
Yeah, yes. Which for me, like when it comes to like making these kind of tacos, especially when we're relying on like the outer crispiness of it, like we're doing here, it's almost kind of a need.
Yes.
I mean, to me at this point, I used to, before I owned it, I never thought a taco holder was necessary. Oh yeah. It's like as it cools, it'll stay in that shape.
And that's where all that beautiful tabbouleh is going.
Yeah, we're going to put the tzatziki and the tabbouleh on top of here. And so that's where
that's where it's going to be going.
Yeah, where we had made the naan for it. Oh.
And so they're almost like little gyros.
Yeah, almost like little gyros. We didn't want to call this like a Euro Smashburger, which if you're confused, it's because it's spelled Gyro. So it's not gyro, it's Euro. But the reason why we didn't want to call this a Euro smash taco was because because Euro implies like the meat off the rotisserie and like the shaved meat, when what we're doing is smashing burger meat.
All right. Go with another over here, I think. Oh
yeah.
There it is.
And then smash it.
Well, I got it.
Okay. It's a great little gadget. Yeah. So, yeah, these were the taco holders I got at the Dollar Tree. I don't know why there are more expensive ones. I guess if you want them to be better decorated, you can buy more expensive taco holders. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are going to be good. These are going to be good.
And I think making our own pita there was a good idea.
Yeah,
because of the size of the ball. Like,
right.
I think that was a great call.
Right,
on that.
Because we had made I don't know why I said we when it was me.
Because it was our idea.
It was his idea for me to make pita.
Yeah. There we go.
That's exactly what happened.
There we go.
But yeah, there we go. But it worked out so much better because the pita that they buy in the stores, like it's typically the giant pita, and we wanted some size for this. So I think maybe with the last one, we had left it to crisp too long on here, and it made it hard to...
I don't think so. Sorry.
I said it made it hard to taco, but you weren't here for the taco part.
Well, I was here for the taco.
Well, I mean, you were here, but you didn't taco it.
I didn't taco it. No, but I'm here for the smash.
Okay,
part.
Yeah, you're here for the smash. I'm here for the taco.
I'm the muscle here, like because like we are smashing these. There's some force required here.
Yeah, this is
it requires some force.
Baby, thank you for the follow. We appreciate you. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. And if you are new to Food Talk TV, you shouldn't be, but it's okay. You're here now.
Yeah, you're here now.
You're not late.
You're with us. We got you now.
Yeah, we got you now. Be sure you're giving us a follow.
Bring it on in. We love you.
Live cooking shows on the regular. Think Food Network, but it's on TikTok. We're live every single day. Monday through Saturday, there are shows at 4 p.m. Central. And then we have other shows on top of that. Oh, yeah. These Mediterranean Smashburger tacos.
Oh, look at that.
And now I feel like this could have been...
that's beautiful.
No, I feel like these could be done on corn tortillas if you really wanted to, but it wouldn't have the same vibe.
We can also spin our griddle pan around as it suits me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we left this over here.
Thank you for the follow,
untouched.
Mimi. Thank you.
Actually, I do need to...
Another follower hauler.
Right, there we go. Need to open up the heat a little bit there. But we left this untouched so it can heat back up. So our next one will go on here, and then we'll kind of move around in a motion that works with that.
So I think I'm going to pick up the phone because it's kind of driving me nuts. How we can't get... Hold on. There we go.
Put my spatula down there.
This is what we got as far as these, and this is where we'll fill with the tabbouleh and with the tzatziki. And then here we go with some of the pita we made. Oh, there we go.
Put it right there.
Mary Ann, thank you for the follow.
Smash.
Yeah. Who needs the gym when you got Smashburgers?
Right. Oh man, that one smashed out nicely. So some of these will smash away, but the idea is to smash that meat very thin so that meat cooks very well.
Yeah.
It gets crispy on one side. It cooks all the way through because it is so thin. I think this one's probably ready to be a taco. Mm-hmm. Will you do that for us?
Oh yeah, I got to do that.
Yeah, I'm doing the smashing. She's doing the tacoing.
Okay. And filming now.
And the filming, yeah, so, yeah. Oh, this is...
Well, it's still soft because, like, when you do the Smashburger tacos, too, they're there to...
Oh, I see.
They'll firm up, so if you don't set them in taco form, it will kind of, like, crisp up that way.
It'd be too late.
There we go.
Yeah. You got that drip.
Got that drip. Got that drip.
That drip. And then I'll get us another taco.
Another taco holder. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for these Mediterranean Smashburgers. Ooh, we also have some feta in there.
We have our spatula.
Spatula. Adelinda followed us again.
Adelinda!
Hello. Bab says these are going to be delicious. I agree. I agree.
There we go with that one.
I mean, with the ingredients we're using, there's no way this can be bad.
And now,
right?
This area is heating back up because that's where we got the last one. So the idea is to rotate around, let this area get, hot again as it does. We can even kind of rotate this to our hotter parts of our fire, which tend to be like near me on this grill at this time, at this point. That's all subject to change because grills are kind of unpredictable. But right now I do know that our hot spot is over here, so I'll just kind of rotate it, and it makes it easier for me to get to.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And then
thank you guys for tailgating with us today on Food Talk TV.
Yeah,
thanks for hanging out.
Thank you guys for coming out. We love you.
Fab says, "Go Ryan, go."
We love you, and we love having you.
All right, let's see Ryan get his weekly workout on this.
Yeah, weekly smash out. There we go. And I like to cross it. I'm cross training.
Oh, light just went on.
There we go. And when I mean smash, I mean smash. Smash that thing down.
Yeah.
Get that smash on. You want to get that meat as thin as you can.
And we're not very much so concerned with whether or not the meat is cooked when we flip. because it's so thin, it's fine. So this is not a worry you should have.
Yeah. Don't worry about the meat being like, oh, is it done on the other side? Like, no.
Right.
That was a thing that I was concerned about when Taylor's like, where I want to do this. But like, then I realized like, oh, okay. This is a legitimate. And then like when you flip it, it gets to cook in all those meat greases on the other side of your, in this case, pita. You know, if you can do tortilla, you can do whatever kind of thing you want. But in this, and then that pita gets to cook in that meat grease. It just makes it so much better. So I think this one is ready to go.
And the meat in here, I do have the recipe for these Smashburger tacos up on FoodTokTV already. The meat is a lamb and beef mixture. We gotta like form. Bitty. There's tons of seasonings and herbs, dried oregano. There's some coriander and there we go. That's it. That's the maneuver.
Get it down in there.
Right.
Let it set. There you go.
Yeah, that's the maneuver.
Because we're going to be putting all of our fixings in there. And I'm going to rotate it back around towards me where my hot spot is right now. Like, if you don't know where your hot spot is, just feel around for it. You'll find it, I promise.
We had a commenter, for real, TX, say, Tennessee, I trust with cooking.
Yeah. All that love.
You can trust a Tennessee.
We'll take all that love.
I'll trust a Tennessee man in the kitchen before a Vanderbilt man in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. Yeah, we got these
before a Bama man. Too.
We got these taco holder stands at Dollar Tree, and like in the cheap, like the actual $1.25. I hate that that's the real. Anyway, so these were at the Dollar Tree. They do sell more expensive ones. I don't know why, but before I actually owned these, I didn't think they were necessary for tacos. But seriously, just being able to like fill up all your toppings, like, dude. Oh yeah. So, finishing up these Smashburger tacos. Welcome to FoodTokTV, where we are going to be topping these beef and lamb patties that are very well seasoned with some tabbouleh and tzatziki, and we got some feta.
All right, we're ready. Are we ready for another one?
Oh yeah, I think that's what everyone wants.
I hope so. Is that? I mean, that's what I want.
For real says, my mom gave me taco stands. Random gift I love. And you know what? That might actually be a great, like, cheaper Christmas gift to give to someone, you know, like someone in your cheaper range. Just because, you know, people know these exist, but they're not really going to buy them, you know, unless they need them or unless they're in the know like we are.
And I've heard them, I've heard folks say that, you know, if you ever get tacos on taco stands, they're probably not good tacos. What I say is prove them wrong. Prove them wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
That's what we're here doing.
Yeah. Awesome, thanks.
And these aren't even really tacos. They're gyros.
Yeah, because we did more of the gyro ones on here. So these are not store-bought. We did make these. I think I need to put the recipe for this dough bread, but I did it in a machine. Babs is like, yeah, prove them wrong. Yeah.
It's up to you. Like, you know, oh, man, that one's still, oh, look at that. It's still searing as we get it down in there. Man. So you know it's cooked on the bottom. If it's searing when I do that, it's serious.
Serious. And you know, For Real said the same thing about hearing about tacos on taco stands, about how they're not good, and loves it. The whole prove them wrong.
Yeah, prove them wrong.
Prove them wrong.
Get out there and
sorry.
do it.
It just means I want to be able to put enough toppings. So y'all, what do you think?
It's like,
Marianne, welcome in.
If they're not like this, then I literally can't stand these tacos.
Okay. I can't stand the tacos. Without these, I can't stand tacos.
I can't stand the tacos. Like,
look at his dad over here.
Let's make that a movement, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Superfan Caroline just joined. Welcome back.
We have a little bit of a flow going on. We're going to go ahead and like pop up another stand over here just so we got it, you know. Because we got some things happening over here.
Because we are Team Taco Stand.
Yeah. And it looks like we're going to fill up 3 stands perfectly.
Yeah.
We have more meat than that, but we also have some larger pitas too. So we'll be doing all of that, but for the sake
that's the meat.
For the sake of this, like, we have so much meat over here, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll make those into meatballs or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can do whatever we want with them.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ooh,
Maybe
these
I'll
would be
freeze.
great meat.
Maybe I'll freeze them and see how they turn out after freezing, so that way I can include that with the recipe.
Yeah, or freeze them and then we can make meatballs out of them. And
yeah,
we can
in the
do
future,
like a spaghetti and meatball thing with them.
Okay, mark my words, guys. We're gonna freeze our leftovers and then make Greek balls.
Greek balls.
Greek balls.
Greek balls.
There we go. There we go. So no pressure, but the phone's at 11%.
Okay, all right. Well, there we go. So here's another one. We'll pop it on, and like if you haven't gotten with it yet.
Haven't gotten with it yet. Which y'all, I measured all of this stuff, like when I made the meat and when I made the bread dough balls, I measured everything. So all of the meat, they are all at 2 ounces, except for like the one, remaining ball at the end.
And then we may have like a little bit of imperfections.
And then with the dough,
it smells so good. It smells just like gyros.
I measured all the doughs at 50 grams and then the meat at 2 ounces. So like with the proportions all being the same, you can still see how they can turn out differently depending on how you smash.
And what size your pita is.
Yeah, and what size the pita is. That's why we chose to make our own, was because we wanted the small. So yes, this is a homemade pita bread that I had made. I used the dough for a bread machine. So I made the dough, let that rest, and then I cut it up into separate pieces and let them rest in balls. And earlier on in the show, we had the dough balls already prepped and we grilled it directly on the grates earlier on in the show.
Now I'm turning around to me because this is my hot spot, and also it's conveniently facing me. I didn't set that up that way, but I really like how that worked out. So.
Yeah, so I did a bread machine recipe with this because I was doing that as part of my prep today. I have a prep machine because my sister gave me one once, but bread machines, if you can find one at a thrift store, I've gotten them before for like $5 or $10, and they can be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can't wait to top these guys because, let's go on over here. That's the meat that we're working with. This is the tabbouleh that we made earlier with all that herb salad with the parsley and the parsley and dill and mint and all that with tomato, cucumber, and then some bulgur because it's an herb salad with some bulgur, not a bulgur salad with some herbs.
Yeah, it's not a bulgur display of power.
Oh, we had someone ask if they're arrayas, and no, they're not, but like very similar type of, arepa? Is that what that is?
Arepa, yeah.
Arepa, yeah. I feel like an arepa would work well. So if you're not wanting to make your
arepa would work very
well. I feel like this would be perfect for arepa.
Yeah, this would be great for arepas. Yes.
Yes.
And we love arepas.
We do. Our farmers market will get some food trucks that will come in, and there is an arepa truck.
And the arepa sauce,
yeah.
Yes, I need it. I need it. I've got this, and I need more.
I know, right?
Beautiful, luxurious.
Craving other foods.
What a beautiful, luxurious life to live when I have this food, but yet I need more.
Right.
If you don't think you're living the life, just step back a little bit.
Here's my decorative food.
Here's my decorative food, and then here's a food that I also want.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about with decorative food.
Yes, and then once we smash that one, we can take this one off. It's a whole system over here. Once you get your system going, you just work the system, and the system works for you.
Kind of like when you're making pancakes, and the first couple are rough ones.
And you can also, if you like cheese, you can put some cheese down on these between the thing and the meatball.
Which we do have feta. We're going to add somewhere to this, probably at the top.
Probably on the top.
But just because we're going Mediterranean doesn't mean you can't do whatever theme.
Right. Feta is a little more melty. I'm going to spin that on around here. Like there. And I've just been spinning around because I've been kind of tailoring to my hot spots. My wife is also tailoring because she's a tailor.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm Taylor.
She's Taylor. And then we're going to
And welcome to FoodTokTV, where TV does not stand for Taylor's version, but I like to tell people it does.
It is. This is Taylor's version of gyros and tacos and flatbreads.
Yeah. What toppings will we be using? We have some tabbouleh and some tzatziki, which we were just we're going to be piling this on with the tabbouleh. And we'll be doing some tzatziki. And I think we're going to shave some red onions real quick, maybe.
Oh, yeah. We got to have some red onion on it. And we have some feta cheese that we'll be topping it all off with. And that's going to be fun. Yeah. So, and then whatever we have left of these, we'll find something really cool to do with them.
Yeah. Like the original idea that we had before coming up with what we landed on, we were wanting to do like a falafel smash burger, which if you're unfamiliar with falafel, it's basically like ground chickpeas that are with a bunch of herbs and fried.
All right, guy. Well, I got another guy over here.
Another guy.
Ready? Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. And so we were kind of wanting to do the same situation with that, but you got to use soaked chickpeas. So we landed on doing this Mediterranean burger mix. It is beef and lamb. There are plenty of recipes too that call for just lamb, plenty of recipes that call for just beef. So whatever you want to work with.
Yeah. And you just, you smash them. Let that go for a little bit. This guy's ready to come off. This guy over here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Babs. Almost like a Euro. We even almost thought about calling this a Euro smash burger. But with Euro, it implies that the meat is like on that like big rotisserie stick, you know, and then they like shave it off for the Euros. So we didn't want to say the word Euro because we didn't want to imply that shaved meat. So instead we're going with Mediterranean burger.
Didn't want to imply.
But very similar to the Euro as far as flavor. Exactly. Yeah. Babs knows what we're saying. She gets it.
Babsy gets it.
Babsy gets it. Oh yeah. And there are, oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah. And they're, you know, they're irregular. They're not all the same.
Yeah. They're irregular. It just depends on where the pressure points are when you do the smash.
Yeah.
Because I measured all of these out. All of the meat weighs the same. All of the dough weighed the same before grilling. So it just depends on the smash technique for the shape. And so you can clearly see the man's tired.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm freaking worn out.
And also hungry.
Hungry and tired.
Hungry and tired.
But I have this little guy and I also have another little guy. So I'm going to do two little guys.
Okay. Oh yeah, because we had weighed them all out except for like the remaining one.
And that was the last one. We just didn't get as many pitas as we had balls.
Right. Which,
all right, so you know that's okay.
Which of course, when I was looking up that dough recipe, I wasn't like, is there a recipe online that has the exact amount of dough? Ryan worn out. Yes, ma'am. Oh yeah. He's working the smash today.
I'm wearing this smasher out.
Yeah. But Babs says she's glad you're feeling better today.
Thank you, Babsy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Babsy.
And thank you all for checking in.
Yes.
I did a live show for Halloween yesterday to take over for Maggie. And it was funny because Maggie, the substitute teacher, is one of the creators on FoodTokTV. Her show is on Fridays at 4 p.m. And she's a substitute teacher because she does food substitutes. Like she doesn't do gluten, sugar, or dairy and all that. But so she does substitutes for food. But because I was taking her place yesterday, I was the substitute teacher. And then my Halloween costume was Miss Frizzle. So I was on brand all over the place.
Taylor was asking for seatbelts.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal cooking show. With the frizz? No way!
Oh, that's a pretty one right
I don't know if you meant to time the all that, but it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So a lot of times when people make these smash burgers, they'll do the onion smash burger where they'll throw the onions down first and then smash the meat over the top of that, which is fine. You are completely allowed to do that. But when you do that, you don't get like the brown. The brown. Okay.
We'd rather have our shaved onions raw anyways. We get all that flavor.
Ryan, we're going to have to demic because, or not demic, but I'm going to have to unmic us.
Decouple.
So I am so sorry, guys, if you experience a change in sound quality. Yeah. However, I have to charge the phone.
Okay.
And our port is in there. So
yeah.
Let us know. Oh, okay. So mics are out.
Well, mics are out.
Yeah, mics are out, and I'm going to the charger over here. It's a long charger. We'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off.
Yeah.
Anyways, there we go. And then we have the little one. We're gonna.
Okay, Babs says she can still hear us. Oh,
can you
right.
still hear us, Babsy? Okay. Sorry if it's a way different.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Our little baby one.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, no, ready.
That's the last one, the baby one. This is for the kids if you got them.
Oh, little baby one.
You know, smash or treat.
They could probably hear more of the sizzling now.
Probably so. Oh yeah.
Oh wow, Megan says that she can hear us more clearly.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Yay, awesome.
Oh, cool.
Well,
Babs says yes too.
And can you hear more of the sizzling?
Yeah, and more sizzling.
Right. So maybe we need to rethink our
The sound is sounding.
sound strategy when it comes to sizzle.
And more sizzle. Can you hear the fact we live near an airport?
Miss Sizzle, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, I love it. I love it, guys. Thank you so much. This is actually a relief. You know, have us do one less thing for showtime. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so there we go. Like these are going to be the last ones that we got, and then we have 5 more balls. Which dude, these would be great meatballs. These would be great meatballs.
Oh
and, tomato sauce dish or something.
Oh yeah. Ooh, like some sort of like because I would use that sort of meat in like a shakshuka.
Yeah,
like that.
Ooh, a shakshuka, a Mediterranean.
Okay, some sort of shakshuka meatballs. Okay,
yeah,
we're working on this.
All right, yep, we're working on it.
Oh, Cass is in here. Hey, Cass.
What's up?
Yeah,
Cass?
so we had our commenter saying we had to remove the mics because we had to charge the phone, but we were being told we sound better. So yeah. But also, I think it's because there's so much sizzle going.
The sizzle, yeah. Maybe we don't sound better. Maybe the
maybe it's just
better.
the food sounding better.
Meat sounds better.
The meat. We have the meat. Oh yeah. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. We are finishing up the Smashburger part of the Mediterranean Smashburger tacos, and then we will do toppings and recap and how we think we did. How do you think we did, Ryan?
I think we did great. I don't know how anyone else thinks we did.
Yeah.
I think we're amazing.
Thank you so much,
This
Megan.
one on this side. Thank you, Megan.
And thank you so much, Babs.
And
Love
Babs.
it.
Thank you guys.
Oh man, we sound so crisp and clear, just like these tacos. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a little baby one.
That's a little baby
That's
one.
a little baby one because that's the leftover of the dough and the meat that we had.
So yeah, so now we have these over here. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of pre-cleanup. There, that.
Oh yeah.
That inside.
Aw, Robert Neal, welcome in. He says that there's no way we can mess up food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The mics have noise canceling, so it doesn't let us hear the sizzle as opposed to the mic on the phone. Absolutely correct. And with the mics, it's very geared to hear like a sound, like a very distinct sound. So yes, absolutely.
And it cuts out background noise.
Yeah, and it cuts out background noise. But with the mics, we've had it to where like there will be a bird near us and people will think the bird is just like right there. But it's just because it's geared towards the sound and a voice. And so when we weren't talking, it was trying to find a voice,
Like, is that
but it would just be a random bird in the background.
Is that your pet bird? That's
Yeah. People would be like, do you have a bird like just for the show? It's like, no.
That's our show bird.
Yeah, that's our show bird. So these are the tacos minus toppings. Yay. All right, I'm going to flip. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm going to flip the camera back around so you can see my face again. Hello, hello. Long time no see, y'all. I mean, I've been seeing you, but.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's back it up.
Long time see, folks.
Long time see, folks.
Yeah, so I'm glad you got to hear some of the sear in this.
Yeah.
That's a big part of this is like the fun of sear and sizzle.
Right, the sear and sizzle part of the fun. Yeah. Now, guys, I'm excited. So, are we doing like a spread of tabbouleh on top of the meat? And then, or not the tabbouleh, I'm sorry. A spread of the tzatziki on top of the tabbouleh?
I don't know. Do we do? I don't know. Like maybe let's try some different variations, or let some of our viewers decide. That could be fun too. What do we do? Because it's all going on there, and it's all going in you.
But the other thing we need is the fat.
Yeah, we need some feta. Makes it better. And then also, we need some. It's getting kind of dark out here because it is that time of year, and apparently this time tomorrow, or the day after, this time next week, it's gonna be dark.
Right. So let's hurry up and finish up here.
I'm gonna work on lighting. You work on topping, okay?
I will. Yeah. I think with this first one, I want to do a little tzatziki on the bottom. Yeah. We'll get the tzatziki on the bottom there for this first one. And then I also want to go ahead and grab the feta. Ah, there we go. Okay, this is what I wanted it to be. This is what I was imagining. Woo! With that. That is exactly what I'm imagining. Let me grab the feta. There we go. Yeah, I've been having these conversations with people on FoodTokTV because the daylight savings ends tomorrow, or it ends at 2 a.m. tonight. So I've been having to let people know on FoodTokTV, some of our creators, like, hey, if you work with natural light, or, you know, change your alarms and stuff, those sort of things. So we're gonna have to be way more. I had itty bitty little tongs I was looking for, but my nieces thought they were toys, and so all my little like collection of mini tongs that would be great for the tabbouleh, I think might be in a toy bin somewhere.
How is that light? Do I need to bring the other one?
We're fine because we're just finishing up here. No, we're good. We're good. So I got that first round of tacos. Look. The Mediterranean smash tacos. Oh yeah. He wants to make sure you can actually see the food. There we go. Oh, that's the lighting. That's it.
That's the taco pop.
That's the taco pop. There we go. Perfect. Yes. So we have the bread that we made, the beef and the lamb mixture that's very well seasoned. There's also some minced shallot, and there's some lemon zest in there too.
Yes.
Topping with this tabbouleh that we made.
I like the way you're doing. I like the tzatziki on the bottom, tabbouleh on the top, then some feta crumbles. Yeah.
So should we go ahead and try one? Because I don't think they need to see us decorating all of them, because they see what the product is.
Yeah.
And if you're making this for a tailgate, which this is the tailgate, we like to show off tailgating foods, the tzatziki and the tabbouleh can definitely be made the day before.
Yes.
Also the bread.
I think go ahead and finish those three out, and then we'll find.
Yeah, we'll do the ones with the other ones.
Yeah, we can try these because that's the one with the baby in it.
Yeah.
And those are the freshest ones.
Yeah. And then when we get indoors, we'll work on the photography ones for the website, because I do have the recipe up on foodtoktv.com, so you guys can go ahead and snap it. The only thing I'm going to change is with the tabbouleh, I think I'm going to put less mint. Because I feel like that was a little aggressive of a suggestion.
Yeah. It's mint. It's
mint. It's not meant to be overpowering.
No.
Yum. Does that have avocado? No, it does not, but
it very well could.
I don't see how it would hurt.
Yeah,
that's the beauty of making your food yourself, doing what you want with it. I will say though, I found my collection of food earrings. Because I was dressing up as Miss Frizzle yesterday for my costume, I was looking for like some really clunky like decorative earrings. And I have a bunch of like food themed ones, but I have the cutest avocado ones. So if this did have avocado, you'd be seeing it in my earrings. So this is what I got. We're gonna load up the last ones, but you guys deserve to see us give these a try. Thank you for the follow, Lena. Absolutely delicious. They say it looks absolutely delicious, and I would have to agree.
Thank you.
I would have to agree. So which one's yours?
I don't know, man.
I'm not doing the baby.
All right.
So I'm gonna.
No,
pick
we're
this
not
one.
doing the bait. Okay, yeah, we'll just do the ones
Yeah.
that are closest to us. This looks amazing.
Yeah, I haven't even tried the bread yet. So.
And it's hot off the grill. No, we haven't even tried the bread yet, but I'm sure it's got to be good.
Yeah.
It's got to be good. Mm. Mm. Mm.
There was a commenter earlier that asked us if this was arepa, as far as the bread. What is the nationality of arepas?
Arepa is
it Venezuelan?
I think it's Venezuelan.
I think it's Venezuelan dish where it's like, you know, a bread that's very similar to this, but I am really getting the arepa feel from it.
It's like a thick tortilla. It's a corn.
Yeah.
It's a corn. Thing.
Okay, so yeah, this isn't corn based, but it's giving me that same like puffy.
But it's not maseca though. It's not maseca. It's different. It's not the nixtamal. It's not nixtamal.
Right. This is just like a basic flour one, but anyway, it's giving me that like pillowy arepa feel, you know. But and I haven't made arepas yet because of the food truck that is near our house. That why make it if someone's grandmother will do it for you for $10, you know?
This is amazing. The ground lamb is 50-50. It's ground lamb and ground beef, locally sourced beef.
And doing the smash like that
lived, but the beef lived in Kentucky.
And doing the smash like that, because a concern of ours was about whether or not the meat was going to really adhere to it. And it's like, while I could, if I wanted to, like separate the meat from the bread, if I wanted to, it's not like falling apart. If that makes sense. Like it's not falling apart unless I'm forcing it apart. Then you can, but
unless you're biting it apart. It's so good.
Thank you, Martha.
This is so good. And
Colombia and Venezuela argue over who owns it.
Who has the arepa? Okay.
Clearly, we already picked sides. Clearly, we picked sides. Y'all, try this recipe. Try this recipe. And, you know, we've made tzatziki so many times on the tailgate, which our secret is to grating the cucumber and then salting it so you lose a bunch of the water weight.
And then squeeze it.
Oh, yeah, and squeeze it out.
Or any cloth.
That's our trick with that.
A loincloth.
Our trick with the tabbouleh is having plenty of parsley because it's an herb salad, not a bulgur salad, an herb salad with some things. But then when we cut up the parsley, you want to get them from the leaves, wash them, and dry them completely before you chop so it doesn't end up a clumpy mess. Yeah,
and a wet clumpy mess either. You want it to be, it's a salad. You don't want it to be a sauce. It's not like a chimichurri. It's more of a salad than it is a sauce.
Very great distinction there. Very, yes. Not like chimichurri. More salad. More herb salad. Oh, wow. Y'all, I am so sorry that our next show is going to be a little darker earlier because I'm going to miss us having to go back inside, you know, or us like knowing it's time for the show to be over with it being dark.
Yeah. So, you know, look forward to us being inside a little more often. It'll probably be a little bit colder, but we'll still be doing some stuff on the grill. So we'll be coming in and out. We'll be doing things.
These trees look like twigs in the winter. So even if it wasn't cold,
you're not missing out on the scenery.
Yeah.
It's just that time of year. We've gotten here. This is where we are, and we're happy to be here. And we're happy to be here with you. We love you guys. We thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for chilling out and spending time with us. And we're happy to share our food with you. Even if we can't like do it for reals, but
wow. I'm not used to Ryan ending the show so perfectly. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Be sure you tune in tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central for Sunday Night Live, where we have a completely new person who's never cooked on FoodTokTV before. Christine's husband instead of Christine. Yeah!
That's going to be so fun. I've never even seen Christine's husband.
Yeah. These recipes are up on FoodTokTV. Right now, they're not the current photos because we're eating the food. We haven't taken photos yet. So check those out along with schedules. And stay tuned for next week, 4 p.m. Central on Saturdays. Well, you'll see the tailgate again. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. And happy mustarding, my friends.